far, our summer season has been a scorcher, and the cost to cool your home can make you sweat. One reason that your energy bill may be draining your wallets would be a leaky house. We spoke to an energy expert to find some ways to fix that.
Start feeling, and you'll feel some air leakage like around this drain line.
An easy start, feel around for sneaky spots on your AC unit where cool air could be escaping.
So we have a fairly large one on this corner that's moving our piece of toilet paper here.
These drafty areas can be repaired with mastic or duct sealant.
Should actually be about the thickness of a nickel. So this is a little bit thin, it is on here, but it's a little thinner than what we typically like to see. And so it will eventually crack sometimes.
A tub of this stuff at your local hardware store is inexpensive, and you could notice the savings right away.
You could see a $40 a month on your cooling bill as well as your heating bill, because this is something that's going to affect you in the winter months as well.
Another spot air tends to escape would be between duct boots and vents.
Air will come in around these, they will hit that grill and go back out. So they basically contribute to duct leakage.
You can use a can of caulk or foam to fill those gaps, but be sure you're applying it properly.
It will defeat the purpose if you take the grill off and seal around this part right here.
And although you pay a bit more up front, an energy assessor could detect trickier locations you may glance over.
This is looking at about 95 degrees, and that red is heat transfer of warm attic air trying to come down and meet the cooler air inside the house.
Next, pay attention to how the air flows through your home.
A way that you can tell that a room is starving for return air is if you open the door a few inches away from the gym and that door begins to pull itself shut and it may not latch, then that means that this room is pressurized. And so a pressurized room means that it will take the conditioned air that you've paid for and it will push that conditioned air out of the room through gaps and cracks and windows.
Here's another easy fix.
You can trim the bottom of your doors where they're a little bit higher. You can install a grill in the door as well, or you may just have to add more return air to the system.
When checking those return vents, be sure nothing is obstructing the airflow.
For instance, this homeowner has put their dog food container in front of a vent here in the kitchen, and that impedes the airflow for the system. And so by doing that, the system cannot put out its maximum amount of airflow. When it can't receive enough return air, it can't put out its maximum amount of airflow.
Other simple steps you can take: install window screens and close blinds during those sunny hours. Don't shut off your AC while you're away. Instead, just bump it up a few degrees until you get home, and pay attention to those outdoor units. Make sure nothing is blocking the fan or the coils that could cause the unit to work harder.